Hi Cancer, it's Evelyn. We're going to pull some cards. Take a deep breath. Sending you lots of love and blessings. I'm definitely getting more darkness in the field than usual this past day or two. So really work on keeping yourself clear. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars, the masculine's Venus. And today is October 15th. The reading is for the second half of October 2020. Doesn't have to be exact, but now through the end of the month, and if the video comes to you on another occasion, there's always a message there for you. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to continue to do so as we're talking. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Cancer? And by the way, if you're curious, I'm Cancer rising. So let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Cancer. Cancer. Considering the reads I just did, I don't feel too stressed. There's a little bit of underlying stress here, but it's not terrible. All right, Cancer, let's go. For Cancer, Cancer, second half of October 2020. The sign of Cancer. October 2020, second half of October. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Alrighty, first card out for you guys, the Two of Wands. Nice. Okay, so a choice of path. Perhaps you're looking forward to slaloming. Skiing was definitely coming up together. That doesn't usually come up. The challenge for you is the Ace of Cups reversed. And this can be being dumped or in the dumps, being dumped on, but also going to be feeling overwhelmed, pushed to your emotional limits, or just purging it out, which is actually a good thing. Purging, crying, sweating it out, peeing it out. Maybe you're peeing too much. It can be tears of joy, though, too, so it doesn't have to be a negative thing, okay? And that can just be going to the bathroom, honestly. I was on the plane once doing my cards, and that card came up right when I had to go pee, so. All right, the foundation is Five of Wands, which has to do with conflict, whether it's conflict and fighting or competition. This also can be the pursuit of happiness and the impossible dream. It can be just doing sports, right? Playing in the backyard. The recent past is the Three of Swords reversed. So some kind of healing and forgiveness that's taken place for you recently. And crowning the read in your now moment is the Four of Cups. And this is being tempted by the Holy Grail, right? You may be bored or just grounding and integrating, mastering the receiving of love, allowing yourself to receive. But you definitely may have temptation here of an emotional nature. And what's coming up for you is the Knight of Wands reversed. So you got to watch out for this energy, because that could be the player who just wants to have sex. This can be someone who has really good intentions riding in, but they run out of steam. Or it can be someone who's not expressing their true feelings or desires, and they're holding back. Or literally they always promise and never follow through. So it can be both sides of the coin. But either which way, they've fallen off the horse. You see yourself as the Three of Cups upright, which is beautiful. This is joy. And what's around you, Cancer, how others might see you, is the Page of Cups reversed, which is feeling rejected or vulnerable and shy. So someone might see you as being shy, or they could see you as spoiled and entitled. But you're neither. You're coming up as this. You see yourself this way. What are the blocks that you need to work on so that others might see you in the correct way? The King of Wands reversed. So again, here's that player energy, right? That could be someone who loses their temper really easily. You don't want to deal with that energy. Then what's coming up next is the Two of Cups. Beautiful. This is beautiful, Cancer. What is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo? The Ten of Swords. Now, I just did Gemini, and Gemini had this exact same card, this exact same position. So you may be connected to a Gemini, or you may have Gemini in your chart. But this overall is just about ending pain. So it can be a betrayal and a painful ending, but it also can be getting massage treatments. It can also be feeling like you were left for dead. Or you just want to help somebody else end their pain. You could be this person trying to end someone else's pain and help out. That's the connection. The connection, what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Emperor. The Emperor in control. This also can be politics and Trump, right? The red, white, and blue. Oh, you just reminded me, I had a vision last night. Ah, what was it? You just reminded me of a vision I had last night. I don't know if I was dreaming or if I was doing it in meditation, but I was seeing, I don't know if it was fish. It was like two fish or some kind of animal. I just remember them swirling around like it's in the water. And the top one was wearing red, white, and blue on them. It was really funny looking. It's like cartoony. And it was like Trump rounding everyone out, but it was like in a cartoon. It was really funny. But there's something, he's whipping everything into shape and getting everything under control. So there's definitely a political angle that's coming up here. Oh, that's funny too, because there's been a lot of messages about the fact that Trump has everything under control right now, which is coming out as a confirmation here. So you will get another card. And for those of you who don't like Trump, that's fine. I don't care who you want to vote for. However, there are a lot of spiritual indications for Trump as far as saving the children. There's been a lot of very secretive breakdowns of the higher-ups, the one percenters, the Illuminati through Trump. So you may not be aware of everything that's actually going on. And if you don't like him, that's fine. I'm not a fan of his personality, but I definitely see both sides of the situation there. He is red, white, and blue. He has definitely done some good stuff. So I may be just asking you to have an open mind about it. I certainly don't agree with his personality. He can be very crass, and I get that part. But it's about and this is just from a spiritual perspective. There is a higher level of, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it's coming up in your read for some reason. So that may be directly affecting you. And actually, Trump may have Cancer in his chart because he's a Gemini, and we often have our sister signs in our chart. So anyway, that's coming up. You can certainly investigate more if you want more information, but the voting is coming up now, and he's coming up as upright. Now, you do have other cards coming up here, and I'm going to give you a little backstory. So the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, and let's see here. And just in general, I'm a very apolitical person. I don't vote, so please don't send me nasty emails. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups reversed, which is someone who's not happy, not satisfied, not getting their wish, or someone who's drinking too much. So that's coming up for Cancer. And then we have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups reversed, then the Two of Pentacles upright, and then the Four of Pentacles upright. So this is a new passion. Something has sparked your inspiration. And but there's a falling out from the past, right? This is the Six of Cups reversed. There's been a falling out here, whether it's a best friend, a sibling, or a lover, whatever it is, parent, child, whatever it is. You are inspired now to deal with this situation. Perhaps it's a negative past, perhaps to get past an abusive childhood. This is juggling the rainbow, keeping your energy, your vibration high, and keeping your cards close to your chest. Okay, so you may be keeping this on the down low. You may be really inspired to do something, perhaps to heal yourself or heal someone else, or perhaps a surprise for the kids who are unhappy right now, but you're keeping it close to your chest. It's like you're doing some juggling behind the scenes, to do something special. So the Three of Swords is reversed, healing and forgiving in the past, but you're keeping your cards close to your chest. Let's see why. And the Emperor could definitely be like a boss or a father figure in your life, but he is upright. But there has been some pain between a partnership or a divine connection here, and some betrayal between that and the Emperor in your read. Or maybe just in connection with, getting back treatments or massage treatments or acupuncture treatments there. But he is upright, and so is the Two of Cups. So let's see, there may be someone who is ending your pain for you, and you have a really good connection with them. Why do we have the Four of Pentacles upright for Cancer? Well, this is the Hermit, Virgo, someone who's giving you advice, shedding light. Could be a grandparent, a professional, a Virgo friend, helping you to recover. And again, this was coming up in someone else's read, is some of Virgo energies looking for the snow on the ground because they want to go skiing. There's not enough there yet. It's pretty funny, actually. I've never seen that in the card before. So this is someone shedding light on whatever it is. Maybe you're doing some research or investigating to see about a trip or a vacation or skiing. This is recovering from financial problems or exiled from something, perhaps injuries, illnesses, and now ready to offer a new life, or put money, effort, or time into something, into a journey, perhaps a vacation, like I said, but it may be overwhelming at the moment. So you're keeping your cards close to your chest because maybe you're not ready to make those plans. And I relate to that. So the recent past is the Three of Swords reversed. Why for Cancer? Why is the Three of Swords reversed there? King of Pentacles upright. The High Priestess reversed. And this could be a secret that's come out, or his secret that's come out. This can be a need for him to use his intuition too. He's upright and stable and very responsible. There is a higher love here. A secret has come out about the King of Pentacles and a higher love. And there is healing and forgiveness here. This is really beautiful, actually. We have Pisces and Sag there too. Pisces reversed, Sagittarius upright. And the High Priestess can be Virgo too, because there's that element of purity there. And the Virgin is all about the purity thing. So the major arcana, I just want to give you the signs real quick on what we have so far. All you have is the Emperor. There's no other majors out on the table right now. So you have Aries. And a lot of fire here. You're seeing yourself as Cups energy, and that's your challenge, is the purging stuff. And there's a lot of fire right here. So let's see where this goes. Aries, Aries, Aries. But you have the King of Pentacles too. So let's see, that could be you. The Five of Wands. Why is that in the foundation, at the root of the matter for Cancer? Why does Cancer have the Five of Wands? We have the Seven of Cups reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed. This is, you are dumping emotional attachments to the hilt. All right, this is letting go of illusions. Maybe you found the one and now you're dumping the rest. This is dissatisfaction, perhaps being alone. But you're getting rid of everything that no longer serves you. And you may be battling it out with yourself. Perhaps at work. You may be dissatisfied with, there's nothing wrong with the workplace. It's upright and perfect. But you may no longer be satisfied there emotionally. And the commitment to it. Or a Taurus. This card can be the establishment, the religion, the institution, the boys club, the patriarchy, the marriage, the Taurus, all right? But this is someone who's no longer satisfied with this. There's nothing wrong with it, but someone is no longer satisfied. And there is a conflict here, or competition at least. Why do you have the Two of Wands upright, which looks like a choice that you want to make? The truth being presented. That's a big theme today. It's been coming out a lot. Presenting the truth to a Cancer, perhaps? Or about wanting to travel or ascend or move. But this can be very warlike energy along with the sword. Somebody might be knighted, I'm getting. But they're moving so fast they're not giving them a chance to even dub them knight first. So it might be fast moving. This choice that needs to be made for travel plans may need to come quickly, the decision. Because then we have the Knight of Swords rushing in too. All right, so there's two people rushing in with the truth. One is the harsh truth, one is the whole truth, right? There's his truth, her truth, and the truth in the middle. So, which is the ascension process. That's the truth, ascending into love, into heaven on earth. So both are coming into the same, both are coming onto the same page from two sides of the same coin, but they're actually coming into the middle now and getting it between each other, which is really beautiful. I don't think I've ever said that before for anyone. So the challenge here is the Ace of Cups reversed. Why does Cancer have the Ace of Cups reversed? The King of Swords and surrender. And that's beautiful too. This may be overwhelming for one of you or both of you, all right? Because you both have swords here in your energy. So you may be a Cancer with swords energy, or you're watching this happen between two other people. But we have the King of Swords and another swords energy coming together in a bold move to travel, to move together, maybe move in together, to go on a journey together. And this is the King of Swords surrendering. He's in his truth, so it's really perfect here. It could be tears of joy, overwhelm, getting over the grief, oneself, getting over the regret, the loss, the guilt, the shame, the past, and exposing all. Or perhaps the children are happy now. That could be a Leo, or the children fully energized, or going on vacation, surrendering to get over oneself and enjoy some fun in the sun. Maybe there's someone who's too serious, whether it's you or the other person, the King of Swords, could be too serious all the time about things. And this is surrendering to having fun and joy in their life. And that's you. So why do we have the Four of Cups, which includes the Three of Cups? Why is the Four of Cups there? Okay, the burden, carrying the weight of the world upon your shoulders because of this temptation of the Holy Grail. That, look at how this connects together. Wow, that's beautiful. The burden is in ending a family to get your wish. Like, you don't want to do that to someone else, but it's your truth and it's their truth. But there's some unhappiness or an ending of an emotional cycle that needs to happen in order to get this temptation or this wish, this Holy Grail. I love that. It's like, what is that reminding me of? I worked in interventional radiology for 25 years, so the first thing I'm thinking of is feeding the wires through the catheters. But it's other things too, anything that feeds through something else. And it's also the Kundalini rising, right? To explode into the cup. That's the Holy Grail in that cup. All right, so when you see the Kundalini come into your third eye, there's usually a cup there in order to catch it. See it? It's coming up and into the cup. It's like showing you where it is. It's almost in the cup. It's gone the whole cycle up your spine, and now it's at the third eye, but it just now has to jump into the cup. Very interesting. I've never gotten that before either. Cool. All right, what's coming up for you? The Knight of Wands. Now we get to the meat of things. Why do we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands there first, reversed? Page of Pentacles. At night, someone's studying at night, going to school or just learning, perhaps learning about cancer. Okay, and that doesn't have to be it could be the person or the disease, but I'm not getting the disease here. It's a very positive energy. But this is either avoiding a disaster or in the aftermath of lots of little disasters, or you're already past this big event or this epiphany. It's a child who's a really good student or an intern or an opportunity to learn, to study, to research. The gold coin, unity consciousness perhaps, or maybe about the false light of the moon, the full moon coming up at the end of the month, because we're having 2 full moons this month, so it's very significant. And how the full moon, causes tower events, Full moon usually does that. But it's like studying on how to minimize the effects of the full moon so that you don't freak out. And that's coming up with the person who's really feeling passionate right now, like sexually frustrated. Like, is someone studying on how to minimize, like, having an orgasm, maybe prematurely ejaculating, and trying to research on how to prevent that. Or maybe someone's just so excited about a prospect of someone, there's that worry that they won't be able to perform properly. You see yourself as the 3 of Cups. Why? Suffering in silence, trying to get past the nightmare, purging, not sleeping at night, headaches, whatever it is, implementing a new plan to be inspired. So instead of allowing yourself to suffer, seeing a new perspective of feeling young again, inspired. So you are, after suffering and implementing a new plan, maybe you've been reaping your rewards for a while. Now you need to decide whether you want to go back to work. Are you going to invest? You know, because of COVID and everything, maybe you need a new plan here about financially or just practically how you want to go forward. And you're inspired by it. You may be not sleeping, but that's okay. You're rising above that. Or you're awakening and now coming out about what you've learned. So why do you have the Page of Cups reversed around you? Why do people see you that way? Or is that just somebody around you? We have the Five of Wands, the Devil reversed, and the Four of Wands reversed. So someone's vulnerable or feeling rejected, or spoiled and entitled, but someone on a quest to detox and perhaps move or end a marriage or go visit someone. Maybe you want to plan to go see someone or visit someone or do something, but you're really inspired one day and then the next day you're not, because you're maybe feeling more crickety and your body hurts, or you're not emotionally where you were yesterday. It's like that back and forth energy. But it could be too that rejection just spurs you onward, or the person around you, it just spurs them onward. No matter how much you reject them, that makes them want to come back all the more. But it's all about detox here. Detox and moving through instability, or moving a home, moving in an unstable family, or the actual physical home is unstable. So I was just clarifying more of that. I'm going to put them back in. The King of Cups and the World comes up. So this is unconditional love, and this is the Seal Divine Feminine in the 5D. There's a lot of love in this couple right here. Someone who marches to the beat of her own drum, and a very loving family man. So why do we have the King of Wands then reversed as the block for Cancer? Why is that the block? The Queen of Pentacles reversed is trying to find peace in the awakening process. Okay, so she may feel ungrounded, or she may be too superficial about monetary things. But finding peace or going on vacation away from the awakening process, or away from perhaps someone with a big ego, which can be the King of Wands, trying to get away from his big ego. This is a block too. So the block for you as Cancer with the King of Wands would have to do with, that could be you with a lot of fire in your chart, but you're not coming up that way at all. So I don't think it is. But the King of Wands reversed is an angry man. You know, I know my oldest brother's a Leo. I know. And this person may have a very big ego, right? And he might have a bad temper too. And this may be a child of theirs. And it's very much the same way. And they could be players. They could, like to have one-night stands and hurt people, use and abuse them. And this is the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Pentacles, finding peace away from this kind of person with a big ego. But this may be a block that you're assuming someone's like that. And this one over here, like I said, could just be someone who fell off the horse and just needs to get back on. Maybe they are scared to tell their true desires. It doesn't have to be a player. It can be just someone who's, fallen short of somebody else's expectations. So why do we have the Two of Cups there at the end, which is beautiful for you, Cancer? The Ace of Wands is that frustration, the inability to get aroused or see the fun in things. And this is overworking, or your thing isn't working. This is overworking, not working, or what you're doing isn't working, or you're having impotency problems, or just problems getting aroused by your partner. Maybe you're with the wrong partner. Okay? So this could also just be, again, you need to get more fun in your life, because this could be frustrations about overworking, needing to be serious all the time, and you need just fun and relaxation in your time. But this two of Cups connections, this is someone worried, whether it's you or the other person is worried about their performance, because there's a Two of Cups energy here. Here we have the Emperor. All right, so we have the Emperor twice here. So of this Two of Cups, it's you and the Emperor. And I'm going to show you the next 3 cards because they have the same cards. We got the 2 of Cups again. Here's the Page of Cups upright, which is reversed around you. That can be you, though. And this is someone who offered love in this connection, but this is coming up as the masculine over here. Someone offering love, but worried that the feminine energy will be defensive, or they're worried about whether or not they're fending off other people. Are they taking other suitors? Are they dating? So the Emperor may be worried about that, because I would assume that this is the feminine actually, but it's coming up more as the masculine here. And the feminine, him worried about him being very innocent and worried about whether or not she's keeping herself pure for him. Very interesting. It also could be a child. You know, it could be an Emperor and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups could be Cancer. And this could be a very loving relationship between a father and child or grandfather and child. It's a very deep connection. But why is the Ten of Swords there? Somebody standing up for themselves. It's like a child standing up to their parent or grandparent. Like they don't want to because they don't want them to not love them, but they have to tell them the truth, whether they like it or not, about a new path they want to choose. And this could be a parent even telling the child they're choosing a new path. I know the child's going to be upset about it. All right, someone might feel betrayed. Because the magician's going off to make magic. So this could really be a child that is upset about this, because this is someone going off to be the magician emperor, which is some mighty powerful energies there. So whether that's you, Cancer, or someone around you, or the person that you're coming together with, it doesn't have to be a sexual connection, but definitely can be with the sexual frustration that's coming up here. It can be, it also could be these two really jealous that the Emperor is coming in for a feminine Cancer or a masculine Cancer if you're in a masculine-masculine relationship. Because there is joy in Cancer right now. So why do we have the Emperor there at the end who's making magic? He's the star. We have an Aquarius, Queen of Swords reversed. She doesn't have to be Aquarius, but she could be. Somebody who was very hurt by his stardom, perhaps, or hurt by the Aquarius, if she's not the Aquarius. Okay? So this can be an Aquarius that was hurt, or it can be you hurt by his stardom, or an Aquarius that's associated with the Emperor. And this is definitely heartbreak or separation here. So it could be that the Emperor is separating from an Aquarius. And so let's see what's coming up next for Cancer. All right, so far, we're choosing a new path. We have some masculine energies, and this doesn't have to be masculine, this is, but this one might be a feminine who's very aggressive, and that could be a kid. So these could be kids around Cancer or around another person that's around you. We have the Page of Cups reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed, and that's it. So it could be kids around, and they're both reversed, so they could be kind of miserable and whiny right now. This one could be getting themselves into trouble all the time. You may be worried they're going to get pregnant or get hurt or, you know, drugged or something like that. And then here is the Emperor who comes up and in connection with whether it's their child, the Page of Cups. Maybe they have a stronger relationship with the Page of Cups than the Knight of Wands. And the Page of Cups is worried if they tell them this about themselves that they're no longer going to be the favorite. That's coming up. Okay? So after the Emperor, we have the Tower reversed, which again is either trying to avoid a disaster or just a lot of little things that aren't that big a deal, or the disaster's already happened. And it could be any kind of sudden event, an epiphany, an eruption, an explosion, an orgasm, an inability to get an orgasm or get aroused. That could definitely be coming up. Then we have strength, okay? So this is also health, strength, courage, health, good health. So the Emperor may not understand why he's having trouble in that department, because he's strong and healthy and virile. And then this could be the state of emergency. This could be a breakdown. Why is he broken, right? Break down, break up, break through, break in. An emergency to the hospital, or maybe he's on call all the time. Maybe that's why he's having issues, because his rhythms are off, because he's not sleeping regular hours. And that could be it as well. the circadian rhythm. All right, so that can just be brokenness too, or a car that broke down, and now we have the sun, everything exposed, sunshine, vacation. So after the emergency comes the sun. Everything's exposed. We have Leo upright, Cancer reversed, and then Leo upright. So two Leos, like an Oreo cookie, sandwiching a Cancer reversed who's broken or on the warpath. And that could definitely be a child trying to rile in, like round up a child who's very difficult. And then we have the 10 of Wands upright, the weight of the world upon your shoulders, a deer in the headlights. So it may be exposed, the weight of the world that you've been carrying, or that the Emperor's been carrying, or both. And then we have the Devil coming up. Okay, and that can have to do with sexual energy. And it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It could just be deep-seated passions. It also could be a Capricorn, or someone who's been on the red eye, right? They got red eyes, they haven't slept all night. And again, someone who's on call, who doesn't get sleep at night. This also can have Dallas references here. And that horny devil, the jester in a way, could be like a devilish fool. And also, you know, it can be the devil too, with all the red eyes, you know, the evilness. But I'm not getting the evil here. I'm just getting sexual energy and Capricorn. The devil inside. Everyone's got a devil inside. So that's what I'm getting. So why do we have the Tower reversed? Okay, there's the betrayal energy again. It already happened, the sudden event. A painful ending, a betrayal, and it was sudden. So it could be a sudden death as well. Someone let go in order to fix the house up, or to fix relationship, to repair, fix, mend something. Someone's letting go even though they don't have a lot of money right now. And this could be to get massages to correct back injury. So someone might have hurt themselves. And then why do we have, and this is destined by the way, but I'm going to put this card back. And that's Libra energy as well. So like I said, you only had the Emperor in your read as far as major arcana, but now we have Leo, Cancer reversed, and Leo upright again. So Leo's really positive for you right now. It's like Leos are carrying you as Cancer reversed. They're carrying you when you can't carry you can't walk for yours. This is Jesus coming up. When you can't walk, you know, the footprints in the sand. It's literally coming up like that. When you can't walk, this Leo energy will be strong for you. And here's that carrying the weight of the world. And then here's the Capricorn. So there's definitely a connection here between Cancer and Capricorn, but there's Leo who's willing to support the Cancer when they're not strong. Very interesting there. So why do we have the Strength card there for Cancer? The Page of Swords, stepping up to the plate, taking a swing, spreading the word. Perhaps the Queen of Wands is a Leo, or just being strong for you. And then we have the King of Wands reversed and the Knight of Wands upright. So they're all, this is a family. We have this could be also siblings. The King, the Queen, and the Knight could be 3 siblings, but it also could be parents and a child. So the King of Wands is the one that's reversed. And he is reversed here. That's your block. So maybe your father that you're worried about not accepting you if you tell them the truth, knowing that the mother already knows the truth because the Queen of Wands is upright. Or this is 3 siblings, where the King of Wands is the oddball. He's not like the other 2. And the word is being spread about that by perhaps the Leo. And then we have the mother. And maybe the mother remarried. She's not with the Emperor. She's with the King of Cups. Okay, so I'm putting these back, but there could be a remarriage of the parent here. All right, so why do we have the Chariot reversed? Judgment reversed. Okay, this could be deliberations, bad judgment, a poor decision, choking on your words, a need to swallow your pride, right? Not making a decision and hurting others by not making that decision. And being on the warpath or just broken in general. This is not expressing your feelings, not expressing your true desires. A lot of arguing and heated debates here. Delays, you're delaying communication, delaying travel, delaying the inevitable, apparently. This is a big block, but you're causing the delay. by brokenness, by being on a warpath. The sun, why is the sun? The fool, exposing the fool, who maybe made a fool of themselves, fell on their face from grace or lacking faith, or just did something stupid. Okay, falling for a user. Maybe you feel like this person was just using you. This is someone, when they're reversed, so upright, this is that loving person. But reversed is someone who offers love to everyone, but doesn't mean an ounce of it. They just do it to get you to do things for them. And you may feel like you've fallen for this, or someone may feel like they fell for you and you were using them. But either way, it's been exposed. And now the weight of the world. Why is the Ten of Wands there for Cancer? Destined. The weight of the world upon your shoulders. Fireworks are about to go off. Fireworks. Someone's going to school the goose and fireworks are going to go off. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, joy, present to the moment. Look at that. And that's all on these two cards. Fireworks. Sexual fireworks going off. Okay? Because the weight, the stress was so much and built up for so long, and now there's this sexual tension. It's someone's about to explode. Major. And this is the clarification for those. Okay? Destined. The dream, family, business, community, coming together in joy and being present to the moment, to everything, to the nothingness and the everythingness. So specifically, what's up with the devil? What's up with the devil? Powerlessness, but in a good way. Perhaps getting back what was taken from them. From somebody juggling or performing. Maybe the performing arts, maybe going to see a show. But the performing at the same time released you. All right, and this definitely can be Cancer. So feeling powerless or dependent, or someone feels powerless or dependent on you. And you taking back your power from someone who perhaps you felt was juggling you, or just doing the daily grind and ignoring you, but actually then released themselves, if this is a separate person from you, in dark night of the soul, or in a death, an end, a transformation, transition. Wow. So the bottom of the deck then ends up with the Six of Pentacles. Let's see what happened underneath that. So the Lovers here. All right, we have the World, completion, the sealed divine feminine, marching to the beat of her own drum, with the King of Cups, who was coming up earlier with the Emperor. With the Empress. So here's the Empress. She's starting over in love, perhaps with a Libra, or justice, or a divorce. And then, so like I said, the Empress could have had a divorce to be with the King of Cups, right? To make their world complete. Or this could be a Pisces energy or a Pisces King of Cups. And then, but very uncomfortable energies with Leo reversed. Perhaps a lover they have to share or settle out with. Okay? So very interesting. That's where you come into the read. Okay? So, but the Leo ends up holding the Cancer here, when the Cancers can't hold themselves. This on the warpath could also be not a Cancer, it could be an Aquarius reversed. Could have Cancer in their chart, but they may just be an Aquarius on the warpath with Leos around them. And that could be Leo children. These could be Leo children. Or this could be a father and child. Both of them could be Leos holding up the Aquarius or Cancer there. And then we have Capricorn and Aries, of course. And you, Cancer. Socializing, finding joy, coming together with others, celebrating, inspired to rise above. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What is your takeaway from this read? All right, there may have been some anxiety, the moon, which is Cancer energy, right? The false light is anxiety. So it's about getting past that. And the 18, did the moon come up? I know it did. It's upright. So for me, the moon is reversed is worse. That's like this. So it's like getting past the anxiety, which I feel like it is because it's so positive at the end. And there's a storm warning coming. So you may have experienced some anxiety today, like something could have set you on a sour note, and then you recovered from that. You know, you learned how to come right back to being in the present moment, right? A turn for the better. It was like a test to teach you to come right back, even when you fall a little bit. There's that broken heart, the Hermit. And there is that Knight of Wands. When you've passed all these tests, right, of the users and the people that broke your heart, and you don't allow it to get to you anymore. The Envy, look at that. It's showing you all the tests you're having. And then the community of the Chariot, broken. The broken community. Then the Moon, the goddess of the Moon, the Cancer energy, your own energy as the false light, and coming into your full strength. There you go. The bottom of the deck is the woman holding a coin. 42 is that Two of Cups, which is coming up as your outcome, right? That strong partnership. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, is all about this sexual energy, your inner child, and what you want. The 10 of Wands, the weight of the world on your shoulders. This is the fireworks coming out of her. She's been protecting herself. Look at her attitude. But the little girl in her needs to come out in a sexual way. This is two people coming together. That's the underlying energy. But they don't trust each other because there's been hurt. Anxiety about that storm warning, about the broken heart. All right, that's the 9 of the Hermit. The 25 of the Knight of Wands reversed, the deceit of the player type energy. And the envy of a parent, perhaps a dark mother energy, right? Someone who's jealous and judgmental. And then the community, who may have broken down because the Chariot's reversed. Maybe the community failed to be there for you, to not carry you when you needed it. Or maybe they did. Maybe you learned to hold yourself up, which is the whole point. 52 is the Queen of Swords. And then we have the Angel of Strength, which is the 10 of Cups and the Strength card both together. Did the 10 of Cups come up? I can't remember. It's reversed. So this is coming up. The Strength is upright. So it's like this card is coming up. You are learning to be strong without the family. The family isn't what makes you strong. You are what makes you strong. It's about you shining without the support of anyone. That it's good to have the support. It's like once you learn to support yourself, all of a sudden that's when other support comes in to help you because you no longer need it. Very interesting. Oh, Cancer, that was a really good read. Make sure you drink your water, which is 4252. Get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be loved, guys. Love you so much. Bye.